Good morning. It is Wednesday, May 20th. It's our last day of any new instruction. That means that on Thursday and Friday, I'll do a morning message if you want to check in, and we'll do a Wednesday meeting in the morning at 10, and then we'll do a Thursday meeting, our last meeting at 6:30. And then you'll have a 3-day weekend. It's Memorial Day on Monday, so you have Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then Tuesday, I will be at the school getting everything ready for you to come on Wednesday and pick up all your things and drop off anything that you have, like your Chromebooks or anything else that you need to turn in. And I'm pretty sure that your third grade teacher, your note saying who your third grade teacher in will also be there. So it's so exciting. And then it'll be summer and you don't have to worry about getting on the computer all summer long. You can be off the computer all summer long. Except like if you want to get on Splash Math and do some practice. And just continue reading, try and work on your writing and practice your math facts. And that's your teachers in third grade will pick up from that. I'm sure what will happen is when you come back in the fall, we'll do a lot of testing to see if anybody forgot things or if people have been working on it and keeping up on it and continuing to learn. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like and where everybody's at. But it'll be really exciting to find out who your third grade teachers are. Can't believe you guys are going to be in third grade. And I want you to know, I really feel like I got ripped off because this was the best class that I have had in such a long time. And we ended early, or at least I didn't get to see you for a long time. I do have a book to read to you. It's Mrs. Barker's book that she told me about. I'd never heard of it before. It's called The Great Fuzz Frenzy. And I don't know if you guys have heard of this before. These guys are groundhogs. No. Prairie dogs, I think is what they call them. Because they refer to them as dogs in the book. The Great Fuzz Frenzy. Now this is important. Even though it's before the story starts. You see this? These are cute illustrations. This dog with the tennis ball in his mouth. And there's the prairie dogs with their holes in the ground. And what do you think happened to the ball? Look at his face. And then you hear this over here. It says, Violet, where's the ball? Oops. That's kind of what his face looks like. Oops. So this is another one of those books that goes this way. Can you see it? So here's the dog up here. Down it went. Bonk, boink. Watch out below. Rumble. Help, help. Help. Run for your life. Thump, thump, thump. Plunk. There it sat, perfectly still. The prairie dogs waited perfectly still. You see it? Slowly they crept out, inch by inch, dog by dog. What is it? A thing. A good thing or a bad thing? A round thing. A strange thing. A scary thing. What should we do? Don't touch it. Shh. Is it alive? Stand back. boomed a voice. You act like gutless groundhogs, afraid of your own shadow. Oh no, it's Big Bark. Big Mouth is more like it. He's the meanest dog around. I thought he left town. Well, I'm back, growled Big Bark. So out of my way, let me have a look. Before anyone could move, little Pipsqueak raced past Big Bark, reached out and poked the big round thing. No, the crowd yelled. It's Fuzzy, said Pip. Oh, the crowd gasped. A tiny piece of fuzz was caught in Pip's claw. She looked at it, turned it, sniffed it, then she put it on her head. Look at me. Aw, the crowd sighed. Quit hamming it up, you half-pinted hamster, snarled Big Bark. I'm in charge. But those prairie dogs didn't listen. They had to have fuzz. I like it. Me too. I want some. Do you? Oh, yes. So do I. So do we. So do they. Big Bark, move over. Get out of our way. They charged past him and grabbed all the fuzz. The prairie dogs pulled it, puffed it, stretched it, fluffed it, tugged it, twirled it, spiked it, swirled it. They fuzzed their ears, their heads, their noses. They fuzzed their feet, their tails, their toeses. Big Bark was beside himself. Listen to me, you ridiculous rodents! Stop this fuzzy foolishness! But those prairie dogs didn't listen. They were busy being hot dogs and silly dogs, corny dogs and frilly dogs, top dogs, funny dogs, super dogs and bunny dogs. You're all nuts, you squirrely fuzz freaks, yelled Big Bark, storming off. Here's another page like this. Can you see it? News of the fuzz spread from hole to hole, burrow to burrow, town to town. Soon, prairie dogs from everywhere were coming to see that fuzz. They came, they saw, they picked. They twisted it, braided it, danced and paraded it. It was a funny fuzz frenzy, a fuzz fiesta, a fuzz fandangle. And the whole prairie was a buzz about fuzz. They picked and pruned and pulled and pinched. They pinched and pulled and pruned and picked until the fuzz ran out. The big round thing was fuzzless, naked as a plucked chicken. Some prairie dogs got a lot of fuzz, some got a little. Some got no fuzz at all, and they were mad. Give me that fuzz. Why? Because it's my fuzz. Well, it was. Get the fuzz. Get that fuzz. Pulling, grabbing, swiping, nabbing, poking, jabbing. It was war. War between the fuzzes and the fuzz knots. Their peaceful town was a battleground. It was a fuzz fight, a fuzz feud, a fuzz fiasco. I started this, moaned Pipsqueak. I have to do something. Everyone, stop! Stop fighting! But those prairie dogs didn't listen. The battle raged on, friend against friend, cousin against cousin, dog against dog, until no one was left standing. They were pooped, fuzzled out, fast asleep. hours later, the prairie dogs began to stir. Uh-oh, where's the Fuzz? I don't know. Where to go? Someone has stolen our Fuzz, cried Pipsqueak. Who did? He did. She did. You did. I did, barked a voice from above. I stole the Fuzz. The prairie dogs froze. Then they raced up the long tunnel. There stood Big Bark, covered with fuzz from head to tail. I'm king of the fuzz, he snarled. Do you hear me? I'm king of the... Swoop. The sky went black. Can you tell what that is? What happened? Where's Big Bark? Look, there he was, high above their heads, dangling from the talons of an eagle. No more Big Bark, the crowd cheered. Yay! Don't yay! He's one of us, yelled Pip. We have to save him. How would you like to be an eagle's lunch? No, cried the crowd yelled. Big Bark, wiggle free, the prairie dog shouted. Shake loose, hurry, we'll catch you. Big Bark twisted and turned and wormed and squirmed. At last he was free of the fuzz. Yay, the crowd cheered. Big Bark fell faster and faster. No, the prairie dog scattered. Get back here, yelled Pip. Quick, make a circle, hold out your paws. They ran left, then right, then left. Plop. You saved me, Big Bark cried, but I stole your fuzz. Now it's gone forever. Good, said Pipsqueak. Fuzz is trouble, right? Yay, the crowd cheered. Friend hugged friend, cousin hugged cousin, dog hugged dog. We don't need Fuzz, said Pip. But with Eagle around, we do need a watchdog with a big bark. Big Bark rose up on his hind legs. Eagle's back. Bark. This is not a test. Bark. All dogs below. Bark. Here they go. All the way down the hole. The prairie dogs race down, down, down the long tunnel. Big Bark saw the eagle coming and scared it away. Phew! We made it. That was close. 3 cheers for Big Bark, the best watchdog ever. Yip, yip, yay! Yip, yip, yay! Yip, yip, yay! Just doing my job, Big Bark smiled. Are we ever getting tangled up with Fuzz again? Cried Pipsqueak. No, the crowd yelled. No more Fuzz! No more Fuzz! And from that day forward, the prairie dogs lived happily and fuzzlessly ever after. Now look at this last page. Dun, dun, dun. What's going to happen? That's the end. All right. I thought that was a good book about following the crowd and getting all excited and silly over something silly that doesn't even matter. All right, you guys, I love you. It's like midnight on Tuesday night, and I'm going to bed. But you'll see this in the morning, so good morning, and I hope you have a great day. Last day of instruction, more rocks and a little bit of math practice, and I love you. Have a good day. Bye.